This is the 81st episode of the Elite Cosplay Podcast. I'm Holly.
And I'm Kevin.
Yahoo! We are streaming again. They're streaming the podcast again, but this time on Twitch. So last time we did it on Facebook. Kevin wanted to do it on YouTube and Twitch at the same time.
I just got pinched.
Oh no. Oh.
Anyway, if you're watching
this time we just decided to do it on Twitch because it seemed easier. So there you go. All right.
We already had everything set up.
We did. So, okay.
So,
let's get into
biggest
it.
News of this week is the new Overwatch skins.
Oh. Is that the biggest news? Is that the biggest cosplay news?
To me, it is.
Lunar New Year. Correct?
Lunar New Year is correct.
Yeah. So that's Lunar New Year starts this coming the 27th, basically. I think is the first day, so that's not that far away. Yeah.
It's only 5 days from now. So there's May and Diva. Those are the two that are confirmed. I thought I heard something about a Roadhog. I don't know.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. You want to pull it up?
I feel like he gets skins all the time.
They all there's a big diversity of skins. A lot of people get skins. We don't make it. I think gets the most. I don't remember.
Really? Oh, there is a Roadhog. Wait, is he a pig now? Roadhog just turned into a pig,
and then
Winston has
Zenyatta, and then is that a Reinhardt in the back?
Yeah, this is really confusing. It looks like Reinhardt has Zenyatta's
balls
necklace.
You can say balls,
nuts, balls.
No, the nuts were only for a Christmas skin.
Interesting. I don't like those, but that's okay.
So so it starts on the 24th.
Oh, okay. I like Divas. No, yeah, Divas and Maze. Okay, Nyx is confirming there's a leaked Roadhog, Zenyatta, Winston, and Reinhardt. I believe it's from Journey to the West. Oh, that's that movie you talked about.
Yeah,
so
that movie.
I must be like the only person that doesn't know about this movie because seriously, like everybody knows it.
Does Dale know about it?
Maybe not.
See?
But Kevin grew up with that movie, and then his friend...
I never knew the name of the movie.
You probably knew the Chinese name.
Well, yeah, no, it was just on Chinese TV. Like, it was just...
like, all the time.
It was just there, so I remember watching it.
And then his good friend Carmen knew it, too, and she was laughing about it. She was telling us the story, and I was like, this sounds amazing. How come I don't know this movie?
Yeah.
So now we gotta watch it, though.
You have to watch it.
Yeah. Well,
it's pretty...
Well, you should watch it so then you have those mind-blowing memories that you get when you watch something.
Zenyatta one will be good. We'll see.
Do you want to talk about Amazon's new service?
Well, I was going to save that for the mid-roll.
What?
Yeah. Okay, fine. I can start talking about it. Well, yeah, but I didn't think that was the number one thing we were talking about. This is what happens when we don't have scripts and we're just kind of going at it. Anyway,
the podcast shouldn't have a script.
It should have at least an outline of what we were going to talk about.
I mean, I usually have my little notes, but that's about it.
Not this week, I guess. All right. Well, I'll talk about it then.
Been a busy lady.
So Amazon has launched a Crunchyroll / Funimation / any other anime streaming service competitor. It's called Anime Strike. No, Amazon Strike? Oh, I gotta look this. No, I think it's Amazon Anime Strike is what it is. I don't know if that's the official name. Anyway, they launched it on the 15th.
Anime Strike is what it's called.
They didn't really start promoting it until this week, but it should be interesting. They have it's a lot cheaper than the other two services, from what I can tell.
So we have Amazon Strike is going. It's not out yet.
No, it is out.
Oh, okay. It's $4.99 a month. Crunchyroll is $6.95, and Funimation is $5.99.
Yes.
So out of the three that offer anime exclusive services, it's the cheapest, but that makes me wonder, like, they might not have as much.
No, I really don't think they do, but they did. I mean, advertising wise, they did say they had One Punch Man.
It's also only available in the US right now,
as are many of Amazon services. They do start here first.
I was just saying, Nyx lives in Australia and she's in our chat right now, so.
I know. But they are down the street from us, and from their promo material they say Hold on, let me see here. A 7-day free trial lets Prime members check out the channel with exclusives such as The Great Passage, Scum's Wish, Blue Exorcist, Kyoto Saga, as well as anime classics like Paprika and Tokyo Godfathers.
I've heard of like 2 of those.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've only heard 1 or 2 of these. They also had Chi Sweet Home, but like 3D animated.
And that's
one of Holly's favorites.
That could be a me thing. Like, yeah, I used to love Chi Sweet. So there's Chi Sweet Home, and then there was a second season. I can't remember what it's called, but the one they have on Amazon sounds like the second season to me. Like the title sounds familiar,
right.
So I thought it was the second season. And so Kevin's like, "Oh, let's watch a preview for it." But it was like this weird, like 3D, like Chi, which is a cat, by the way, for those who don't know. And it hurt my face, and I got mad. So
the end.
But they have that if you want to.
Yeah, so
if you want to watch it,
they have quite. I honestly can't. Just reading the description that they sent out, I don't know the actual number of shows that. 1,000 anime TV shows and movies.
1,000?
1,000. But I mean,
that's a lot.
But does that mean 1,000 different shows, or does that mean 1,000 different episodes? Because that's like
nothing.
One, maybe a couple seasons. So I don't know. And
sorry.
And the sucky part is it's an extra $5 a month.
They have One Punch Man.
That's what
High School of the Dead.
What I said.
Vampire Hunter D. No Game in Their Life. Parasite. Maid-sama.
Oh, right. I saw Parasite. Red Data Girl? Oh, no. That's just never.
Oh, no. I talked crap about that one because that one made me mad. So they have some.
But it's an extra $5 a month on top of Prime.
On top of Prime. I was surprised when you told me about it because Kevin brought it up the other day. I was surprised. I was like, oh, is it? Because we have Prime. And I was like, oh, is it part of our Prime deal? And he's like, no.
Yeah.
I was like, man, you're already paying 90. How much is that? $100
a month. Or $100 a year.
$100 a year for Prime. And then you got to pay 5 times 12, like $60 more a year for.
Which is about the price of Netflix itself.
Yeah, so, Netflix doesn't have as much anime as they used to, though.
Yeah, they definitely cut that out. Especially even Hulu, I think cut it down a lot.
It's probably because we talked about that though.
What's that?
With how Funimation and Crunchyroll got together, and then we decided that it was just. They just get all the licenses. Well, and they talked about how licensing was really expensive.
Well, part of Netflix, too, is they're moving away from.
Oh, they're making their own content.
Yeah, they're focusing on
Amazon,
and same
or not Amazon. Netflix
Hulu
has its
and
own.
everybody else too.
Yeah.
But I think this is Hulu or this is Amazon trying to grab back at some of that market and then try to. I think this is partly to figure out what people like, and then they can start running off with the data and start making their own animes that people will like. That's how Netflix started.
Animes.
Right? Is they watched you and said, Holly watched Gilmore Girls 80 times. So let's revive it and let's go with that.
You're welcome, Gilmore Girls fans. I single-handedly did that.
Yeah. And that's I think what's going to happen here is like even though it's $5 a month right now.
What it's saying to me, Amazon isn't offering anything to me that like Crunchyroll doesn't have. For $2 more, would you rather have more stuff? And Crunchyroll updates weekly when it comes out.
No, within 1 hour as it comes out. It says according to their website.
Crunchyroll
website just says.
And I don't think Amazon does that. I think Amazon just has old shows.
Yeah,
when I say old, I
don't know.
Old.
I might jump on this 2-week free trial and see if it's worth it or not. I will give you an official Elite Cosplay review here.
We'll do the trial. We did a Funimation trial.
It was okay.
The
app is pretty poopy.
The app is awful. Well, the Amazon Fire
Android app. It's the same app.
Oh, okay.
All of Android.
It sucks butt, and it's not intuitive. And they have a lot of things that are just English, and I like to read the subtitles personally. Right. So
who watches Yuri on Ice in English? Come on.
God, that
we
was
made
awful.
A terrible mistake that day.
But yeah. So I didn't go past my free trial on Funimation. If that says anything.
$6 free trial. $6 a month free trial.
It was 2 weeks.
Yeah, I know.
So it wasn't. I don't know. Okay, so KatsuCon, which is coming up here in less than a month. It looks, I think, about a month. People are amping up for it. For those who aren't going or don't know what it is, I'm sure you've seen stuff on Twitter or Facebook about Katsu Crunch and shit.
Katsu Crunch?
That's what it's called.
They changed the name to Katsu Crunch? Oh.
The time that you're working before Katsucon is called Katsu Crunch.
Sorry. I see what we're going at here. Crunch time for Katsucon. Yes, got it. Now
Katsu Crunch sounds like a
restaurant.
No, I was gonna say it sounds like a cereal.
Yeah, that too.
Katsu Crunch.
Brought to you by Krusty Crunch.
Katsu Crunch.
I don't know.
Okay.
All right. Anyway,
Katsu
crunch time.
They made this post and. I don't know. You can just give me your opinion. Okay. I guess it's not to me. It's not a big deal, but I'd like to ask the people that are watching or that will be watching later what they think. It says I wanted to address some stirrings about the Katsu Ball, aka formal ball. The reason it was moved to Saturday, February 18th, was for us to further showcase our concert on Friday, February 17th, featuring the talented artist Reni Mimura. Sorry if I'm saying that wrong. This change was made several months back when we had negotiations going on with our guests. Unfortunately, in situations like this, we can't really make announcements until several things are finalized, like our guest procurement and our scheduling with panelists, to name a couple things. This allows us to be able to move things around, especially if we have something happen. We're trying to get the schedule out as soon as possible. Unfortunately, we have had cancellations and such, which holds up the process. Just to be clear, there's no additional cost to attend the Katsu Ball. You just need your attendee badge. Please be careful when you get information of word of mouth. Unless you see it from our website or social media posts, it may be in fact someone messing with you. You're more than welcome to contact us via social media or email on contact page. See you next month.
Okay.
And then,
so what happened was either somebody's manager was like, well, we can't have you having the ball right after our concert because then people will be leaving the concert early to get changed for the ball, so we'd like you to move it to Saturday instead. Here's
someone's point of view on this post.
Okay, sorry.
Not to sound like one sourpuss here, but the late announcement doesn't fix the fact that people's entire schedules were destroyed, or the rude joking comment I saw on your page is the reply before you deleted it. I should have screenshotted it, but I refreshed the page to see it. So basically she's saying you ruined my schedule, my personal schedule for the con.
Right.
And it sounds like they had a jokey comment, but I really like this reply from Katsucon because it's kind of BS.
Okay.
I'm really sorry you feel things haven't changed. Seems the information didn't make its way up to me, but my offer still stands. You're more than welcome to speak at me privately if you wish. Oh wait, hang on, that's the wrong one. I'm sorry, guys.
Jeez, Holly.
It's because the Facebook stacks the comments and then it makes it okay. The accidental reply of the sticker that came onto the comment you were speaking of was taken down right away because the handler who was checking the feed accidentally hit it on their phone. Our social media staff works and checks Katsucon 24/7 while on the go. We do our best for attendees. So someone from Katsucon replied to someone with a sarcastic sticker.
Mm-hmm.
And
with a sarcastic sticker?
With a sarcastic sticker, and then they're saying it was an accident.
Sure.
But I think on Facebook, when you put a sticker, you have to click a couple times. It's not like...
Well, from a phone, though, it's going to be different from a phone than online.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so. Like, yeah, I mean, the whole point of the mobile experience is to be more efficient, right? So...
I don't have Facebook on my phone.
Yeah, so let's see here. So if I go there...
You have to click this. You have to click a item, and then you have to click with... There's 3 clicks to sticker.
Let's see here.
Hello.
Let's see here. Boop.
So...
Now, if they have it like a recent sticker, you could probably use that pretty cool.
But then you have to click the recent Rilakuma.
Hold on.
It won't post automatically. Does it?
That's what I'm saying. I don't use Facebook a lot, so
he's scared to click a sticker because he's commenting on a random person, so he's scared.
Exactly.
There's a multi-click happening.
No, okay, so here we go. I'm gonna click a recent sticker here.
Yeah.
Boom.
We're testing this.
Oh, no. So if I click the Rilakuma, it takes me to the Rilakuma page.
And then you have to select
but it posts immediately as soon as you click it.
But how many steps is that? How many clicks?
That was 3 clicks.
How many clicks to get to Rilakuma?
Now Lillian is going to be confused of why I post this on her cat picture.
You posted XOXO.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is I didn't mean to. I just did, and I don't know how to delete it now. Oh, okay, this is embarrassing. There it is.
Lillian, Riri cosplay. He wanted
it's deleted now. I'm sorry.
He wanted to test. He wanted to test the sticker thing to see how many steps it was, and he put a real Akuma that has a heart around it that says XOXO. Sorry, Lillian, if you ever see this. It was it's for testing purposes, I promise. Nick says, our con schedules in Australia often aren't released until the Sunday before, so it's always a bit funny to me when people are complaining about changes the month before. I agree, Nix. I feel like more recently, cons have been releasing schedules like a month or so beforehand, which I'm always like, whoa, that's a lot of warning. Because before it was definitely like the day before the con is when digitally is when you'd see when it would come out. So I never knew what the hoo-ha was going on typically until day 0, maybe the day before day 0, but I'm right there with you. I don't.
Yeah, it seems not very cost effective in terms of doing it that way. Like, I understand that people have to cancel last minute, right?
No, Kevin didn't accidentally do well.
Yeah. Yes and no.
Yes and no. I'd say it's about 50% accidental because Kevin did have to click like into 5 different menus to get to the sticker he wanted. So like he had to click the sticker button, click on Real Akuma, and then click on the specific Real Akuma sticker that he wanted, and then it posts automatically once you click the sticker. So I get that, but he had to click multiple times to get to the sticker he wanted. Now, could you click 1, 2, 3, and then that sticker is just accidentally sarcastic?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking. Is just like it was like the XOXO. Like I just clicked the first one that was there. So
yeah.
But why? Yeah, I don't know. Who cares though? I mean, really, it got deleted, so they knew that they fucked up at that point, right? So it's not like they're maliciously, or somebody else on the team was like, that's probably not a good reply.
I'm just on the side that it's a little hard, not impossible, but a little hard to accidentally post a sticker.
Sure.
Give me that. It's like, I can understand the way Kevin did it, where it was like, I'm just gonna click this, but
yeah.
You got to get into it first.
That's fine. Yeah.
Anyways, the only thing I can see that girl, I mean, a couple people were like, now my schedule's all messed up. Is I get like, maybe if you had a photo shoot planned, like something to where you thought, oh, the ball's gonna be on Friday, so I can do this on Saturday.
Right?
Make a more permanent plan on Saturday, and then they move it, and then you're like,
it's gonna be bumped. I mean, it would have been would have been Friday evening or Saturday evening, right?
Also, aren't balls like hours long?
Yeah,
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. It's like
that's why I want other people's opinions. Kevin and I have never been dressed up enough to be let into a ball.
Cosplay ball.
A cosplay. Well, you have to wear nice stuff. Like you can't. Like one girl was even. I saw it because I just saw it, but she's wearing like a corset top dress. Like the kind that's like tight on top and then poofy, like princess dresses, pretty much. And she asked, she's like, I'm wearing this type of dress, and they're like, you should wear like a shawl over your arms or something. And I was like,
aside from being just the ball, is anything else? Like, is it just formal dance? Do they serve food and stuff like that, or is it just like you go and you do your formal dance and then
also our stuff's really bright now because the sun decided to come out?
No, you can adjust it.
I can. It's fine.
It's right there. I can see the button.
I'm just saying why I'm overly blown out right now. I don't know. All the ones that I've seen have just been like, you dress up really nice. Some of them are masquerades, so like you have to wear a mask to get in. I've seen those where like no mask you can't get in, and you have to dress nice, and then there's like nice dancing. But that's I've never seen anything about food. That would be a lot of money, especially since the ball's free.
Yeah. If
it costs money to get in, I'd be like, oh, maybe.
And then is it just like a DJ playing music?
Yeah.
So it's like high school.
Yeah. It's like a prom, but for all ages, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've only seen the people and done. Oh, Katsucon's 4 days, isn't it?
According to your calendar, it's 3 days, or the thing you had up, because it looks like it's the 19th or the 17th through the 19th.
Okay.
So it's only a 3-day con this year. Even though Monday
17, 18. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, even though Monday's the holiday.
Maybe it was... No, maybe it was...
No, I thought it was 4, usually. I mean, it might just be that we get there on... So let's hear it was the 19th. So the 20th is a Monday for sure, right?
It's President's Day.
Yeah.
I always thought it went on 19th, to President's Day.
So it's a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, huh?
Huh.
Yeah. I mean, we
could be wrong.
We must have just gotten there on a Wednesday or something because that snowstorm day.
No, I got there on Thursday. I don't know. I feel like it used to be longer, but that's okay. It doesn't matter. That's irrelevant right now. On our last episode, Tough Tink said, I really enjoyed my photo shoot with you guys and hope you enjoyed your time in Orlando. Thanks for coming all this way. You're welcome, Tough Tink. It was great working with you as well. Yes. It was nice meeting you after all this time. I feel like.
We did enjoy Orlando. We managed to squeeze in.
We should talk about Orlando a little bit.
We did talk about it.
Because we talked about it a little bit because we did film a podcast while we were there. So we have that. But we had been there for like less than 24 hours when we filmed that. So...
we landed, slept, and then woke up and did the podcast.
So, what'd you think?
It was good. It's surprisingly nice, I guess. Because, I don't know, like, the news and Reddit and all that stuff, they make fun of Florida a lot. And, like, there's a subreddit that's just our Florida man. And it's like Florida man
in the news
commits crime of some sort or another. So I have these preconceptions of, like, terrible driving, random people and drugs just running around. Like any major city, metropolitan area, I imagine has the same issues. You just get all the news, Yeah, so I could just get random news from Reddit that tells me it's terrible. But so when we got there and it's like 80 degrees, sunny, and just a bunch of nice people around, it was very nice.
Yeah.
I mean, and we were staying, even the area we were staying, so we were staying across the street from Universal Orlando, so the area we were staying in was very tourist oriented on top of that, so
which was okay at the time because we came, when we visited Orlando, it was non-peak.
Yes.
Basically. I can't imagine staying where we were when it's busy.
Yeah. So
it'd probably make my head explode.
We went to Universal Orlando, right? And
we went there. We went to
a couple rides.
Not Diagon Alley.
Diagon Alley. We went to Diagon Alley. And
I got a wand.
Yes.
I got the Elder Wand.
The best one.
The coolest one.
But the biggest thing that the revelation we had was, even though we were waiting a half an hour to get on the rides, like there was like at least another 2 to 3 hours worth of line space that they had booked, like made available. So like in the summertime, so I guess I've only been to Disneyland. I've been to Disneyland. You've been to and Universal California.
We both went to the same places, yeah.
But I went in the spring, and I don't remember any lines being more than like a half hour, 45 minutes.
The last time I went to Disneyland forever ago, I went during President's Week in February, and so there was like
no lines.
No one.
So I guess neither of us have experienced the summertime where these full queues exist.
We went to... they had lines like, there were people in line, there were people there, so like the longest we waited I think was 30 minutes, and that was like nothing, but like you walk through these lines that they already have pre-made, and it just was like forever. Like we kept walking and we weren't even in line yet, we just kept going and going and going and going and going, and I was like, I cannot imagine walking up to a ride where this thing is completely full and you're just standing in the back of this line, and you have forever to go. Like it is it hurt my face a little bit, but
right, we had concerns that we wouldn't be able to see the entire park in the amount of time that we had, because we only did a half a day there because we had photo shoots and stuff scheduled.
We had a morning shoot that day. I think if you went during peak, you'd spend the whole day there just because of the lines.
You'd be in line. You would be able to ride all the rides that we rode.
Yeah, but it would take double.
You'd be there from like 8 a.m. until like 9 p.m. Just standing in lines.
Oh.
But yeah, so overall though, overall,
but how were the shoots?
Shoots were great.
Let's talk about the shoots.
Shoots were great.
I'll say this because I personally, Kevin's never been to Florida, but I've only been to Miami and Fort Lauderdale, which I was right. I mean, it's different than Central Florida, which is where Orlando is. But I never thought about how like lush and like green and stuff Orlando would be. It never like crossed my mind, I guess. Plus I'm used to like warm places being dry and sad.
Sure.
So it was, I don't know, it was really refreshing to go there, and it was warm still.
Yeah.
And it wasn't overly humid.
No.
And like
80 degrees and sunny.
Everything was like super green, and I don't know. It was just really pretty. Like you didn't have to try really hard in terms of locations, I think. And they have a lot of parks there. There's parks like I don't know, when I was doing research before we left, it was just like, oh, there's a park here. Oh, and there's another park here. Oh, there's an
Yeah.
So
yeah, we only stayed in one quadrant of.
Oh man.
Yeah, we're really
sun.
bright. So why don't you adjust it?
It was dark and gloomy. What, in OBS?
No, just click this button right here.
Oh.
Hit cancel. And then go there, and then
take that.
There you go.
Whoa.
Oh, there we go. Okay, there we go. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, so we stayed, because we stayed across the street from the theme parks. It took us 20 minutes to drive into Orlando.
It was we stayed on one side of Orlando basically, and all the shoots we did were on the other side of Orlando. So it was funny because we went to 3 different places the whole time we were there, and each time we would leave the place, we'd be like, oh wait, we're like around the corner from the other park we were at yesterday.
Yeah, looking at places on maps just doesn't scale necessarily to real life.
So it was really funny because like every day we were almost in the same spot, and we're like, wait.
Yeah.
But that's how cool it was. They had all these parks, and they were all within like 2 minutes of each other. Yeah. And
overall,
they all looked different. I don't know.
Pretty nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a good time.
So Orlando, highly recommend.
Could have stayed with us. I know, but we didn't. We didn't talk until
we'd already
we
booked
had way
everything.
booked it. Yeah, because I get really paranoid. So when I'm booking stuff, I'm like, I have to book it now, or we're never gonna get in, or I'm gonna have to pay $1 bajillion. So I had booked that hotel way too early.
Well, and it was cheaper to book the package than it was to book
we booked
just
like
the
a
airline
vacation package.
Yeah.
So it was, especially with airfare from Seattle, but it was nice that you offered.
But yes.
But yeah, we had a good time. It did rain, but it rained when we were at Universal, so it didn't matter.
Yes. And we were sitting underneath a hut.
Yes.
So it was perfect.
Yeah. But it was funny, like, being in Universal when it started, because, like, the rain would come on really suddenly and hard, and then it would go away just as quickly. So, like, Kevin and I would be, like, walking, and we're used to rain, so, like, people started, like, running away, like, underneath all the covers they have, and Kevin and I were, like, walking down the center of Universal, like, all by ourselves. There was, like, nobody. And then it would stop, and everybody would come back, and then it just kept going.
Yeah.
Kevin almost weaked out and bought a poncho, though.
Yeah. Universal ponchos, and we can add to our poncho collection.
Next time we'll stay with you. We do have a poncho collection, so. Yes. And we walked to Universal, so we knew we were gonna have to walk back eventually. Yeah. So we're like, shit. Emrys Costep says, for next week, happy birthday to Holly. Thank you. Stardew was my BF's favorite game for weeks. He got so sad when no one wanted to be his date for the dance. Can't wait to see all your photos from Orlando shoots. I look forward to the editing live stream. Oh, yeah, we must have talked up Stardew last week. I don't remember.
Probably.
But yeah, Stardew's great. Still would recommend.
Yes. Don't close. Yeah, just leave it.
Oh, what? Oh, do you want to do the thingy?
Oh yeah, we can do that. So, Elite Cosplay podcast is brought to you by us half the time. Go to elitecosplay.com/shop and check out the shirts that we have and the Photoshop actions that we have. So any purchases you make there directly support us, and by supporting us, it helps us create more content and travel to more places to do more photo shoots with you, everybody. So visit elitecosplay.com/shop and purchase a shirt, maybe.
Thank you for the host, Alicia.
Let's hear. Additionally, if you'd like to support us, you can also go to elitecosplay.com/Amazon. Any purchases you make through Amazon gives us a small kickback, and those kickbacks help with all the aforementioned things that I said before. This week I'm a little off on my ad roll, so I do apologize.
I haven't been listening, so I can't give you crap about it because I was looking at something else.
That's okay. I do apologize, but yes, anything helps us produce more content.
The end. Okay.
The end.
This is like when you leave. Kevin has to leave voicemails sometimes at his work, and he works from home. His desk is right there, and I always give him scores on his voicemail skills.
Some days I'm on it, some days I'm not.
Some days he leaves really good voicemails, and some days he's like, Anyways.
That's why the number 9 button exists after you leave it. You can delete it and try again.
Is that the redo button?
Usually, yeah. 9 usually lets you redo them.
Yes, and I had to interrupt him, but thank you for the host again, Alicia. That's very nice. And I'm just saying this. I'm sorry to people watching this, but I really enjoyed your shoot stream the other day. It was very interesting to watch. I liked it.
Nice.
Okay. Lexi, I'm just gonna call you Lexi. Anime North had a pass cap for the weekend pass, but there are so many people that don't even go into the con and just stay outside. So there might be more people added to that count. Also, worst con ever. # parking lot con. That makes sense for Anime North. Anime North's the one that has a cap, and it's like they keep hovering around 29,000 people and don't really grow.
Is that the one in
Toronto?
Okay.
Yeah. So I guess, like she said, and I think a lot of people do this for SakuraCon as well, is like they just hang out.
Right, because SakuraCon has the park in the back.
There's the park in the back here, and then you can also hang out in the front where there's like a fountain thing.
That's true. Not
so
like PAX, where they secure everything.
Yeah, PAX they secure. Emerald City they don't not as hardcore as PAX, but they still kind of lock it down.
Yeah.
So I can see that
parking lot con.
I wonder what that means.
Yeah, probably look that up.
I mean, it's just like Anime. When you say parking lot con, it reminds me which we didn't talk about. I don't think, because we didn't film an Anime Expo con or podcast, but
we did. Oh, right. It just didn't get published.
Did we film it?
Yeah. It was one with those Asian ladies that sat across from us, and they were like yelling into our microphones the entire time.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
They were like, they just like sat at our table and just like, and the table was really small, so they were just like right in front of us, and they were just like staring at us.
Yes.
Couldn't you understand?
Yeah, I could understand.
Yeah, and then Kevin was listening to their conversation that they were having, and he was like distracted half the time because he just like stopped talking and look at them. There's a missing podcast. There's like multiple missing podcasts, I think.
No, I know. This one will be missing video. We forgot to record. But that's okay. I wanted to save that for later. That we didn't have video for this podcast.
R.I.P. YouTube.
No, that's okay. We can upload it with the screen cap.
Yeah.
And then just play the audio.
Freeze frame.
Yeah, exactly.
Shit. Oh, but at Anime Expo, which I think we didn't talk about because we were vlogging at the time and it was confusing, they had moved their artist alley is normally in their exhibition hall, like most cons, and they had moved the artist alley into a parking lot, which was previously in years prior used as a parking lot.
Full. Wow.
It was full parking lot / photo shoot location because it was dark and people could set up in there. So they cleared out that parking lot, so you couldn't even park there. So I can't even imagine how many people got screwed just by that. And then there's barely any AC in there, or if it was having a hard time keeping up.
Oh, I mean, it was packed in there.
And it was packed. So like there's a pro and con of it, right? So as a result, a lot of artists got to be in the artist alley that probably maybe wouldn't fit in the previous area. So like they gave more opportunity for people to sell stuff. But at the same time, it was like there were so many people and it was so tight, and there was these weird pillars that were like these huge cement pillars that were like blocking people's tables. Like half of people's tables sometimes would be behind this pillar. And like Kevin and I wanted to go to Arts because we like stickers, and so we like go there for stickers and other crap. And we had to walk like this down the hall because it's so
like
crowded. And then crabs. And then like sometimes I felt bad for people that you couldn't even buy their crap. I don't even know, because you had to like squeeze behind a pillar to get to there.
Well, and then the downside too was that, you know, they did that to expand the exhibition hall, and then it just expanded with crappy exhibitors or like multiples of the same booths. Remember that there was like one t-shirt company that had like 4 booths, and I was like, I don't need to see this 4 times.
What con were we at when I wanted a plushie? Was it at Anime Expo? And one person was selling it for a lot, and then I was like, let's go to the other side.
I think that was
because there's all, I mean, as you guys know, at cons there's like t-shirt places or even like plushie places that are all the same, and you're like, why do we need 5 of these?
Yeah.
That's how Anime Expo. But then they also have like what is it? Crunchyroll. Their booth it's got to be like 5 booths combined.
Oh,
like
easily.
it's huge.
Yeah, it's huge.
And all them stuff.
But then they had the giant Gudetama installation. Now we're just reflecting on this con.
That was a
Go
couple
watch
years
our
ago.
vlog if you want to see more about it. We
Probably
recorded
didn't
a
talk
lot
about it.
No,
Alicia says all the technical difficulties trying tomorrow. I will check it out tomorrow. I can copy the video from Twitch. Can I? Can I download it?
Yeah,
I might be able to download
there
it.
might be an option.
There you go. Problem solving. Thank you.
But then I have to fix the audio. Yeah, it's fine. Doesn't matter. We're recording a third layer of audio on top of all of this, so
Yeah.
it's okay.
This is our first time doing it on Twitch, so.
Yeah.
Death Bright, we talked about, well, on the previous episode, someone had left a comment saying, do more posing videos. And I said, okay, but it takes a while. So Death Bright gave us a bunch of ideas.
Okay.
Thank you. And they also said that Pinterest board thing you've posted about. I can just talk about that here. I don't think it deserves its own video personally because it's not there's not enough information basically.
It's not special enough.
Special. But basically what I've talked about that some people have seen is when we work with cosplayers, sometimes, not all the time, I do it for myself as well. I like when they send me Pinterest boards of inspiration of that shoot. So sometimes we do fashion and stuff. So if the person that's doing the fashion shoot has an idea or like a concept or like, tones or anything, they either do it by themselves or I'll get them to send me a Pinterest board of stuff that inspires them. Not things they necessarily want to copy because I don't think copying is very good, but just the ideas and stuff like that. And I agree, like if you're a cosplayer doing a cosplay photo shoot and you have ideas you want to do or even some poses you want to try, you can put those on the Pinterest board. For every person we do a shoot with, Kevin probably doesn't know, I make a Pinterest board for that shoot.
I see it.
And it's everything. It's posing, it's colors, it's theme, I don't know. But that was my thing. I talked about it on Twitter, I think, so I don't think everybody saw it. But it's a good idea. It helps you keep you organized, and it's accessible really easily from your phone, so it can go with you. I saw... Oh, okay. Nick says, at a con, I saw the same figurine for $75, $40, and $25. Exactly. There was, I don't know what con it was, but I wanted a plushie.
Yeah.
We walked up to one, the guy was like $50, and I was like, okay, I'll come back. Walked to the other side of the exhibition hall, and it was $35.
I honestly don't remember which con it is. I'll be honest. I remember the scenario.
I thought it was Anime Expo.
It was not, because it was a weird exhibition hall.
The room looks like Anime Expo in my head.
I mean, but all exhibition halls.
It was probably
That's
Dallas.
what it was. It was
Doesn't
Dallas.
matter though. But yeah, it does. And I don't know if they can't be run by the same people.
No, I mean, but they import the same stuff. It's just who's willing to make the least amount of money on it.
Yeah, I don't know. All right, well, that's what I got for you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I already talked about everything that I wanted to talk about.
The stream's starting to twitch out as well, by the way.
Is it dropping frames?
No, it's like flickering.
Yeah, why is it flickering? Anyway, yes.
It doesn't matter though because we're leaving, so.
Before it dies.
Yes. Thank you for joining us. Well, I guess, do you want to try this again, Kevin? How do you feel about this?
Again. Sure. I was thinking, maybe we can try streaming across all networks at the same time. But
you can figure that out, though.
I can try figuring
We did this last minute. I was just like, Kevin, let's stream. And he's like, I'm trying to figure it out. So we might be able to stream on YouTube and Twitch next time. But thank you guys for joining us. We'll be back next week. Not on Sunday, though.
Oh, yeah. And we do apologize for those watching on YouTube for the lack of video.
Yeah.
Maybe. We'll see.
Maybe. We'll see how it goes. It's twitching out now. Oh, my God. Okay.
All right.
Anyways, that's the 81st episode of the Elite Cosplay Podcast. And we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.